cannot believe that we are on our last day of Vlogmas. It was really fun, especially like being in this new house and like having Christmas for the first time here and just like filming the Christmassy vlogs. It's been really nice, and we did 10 altogether, which I think is pretty good. And then yeah, in a couple days it's gonna be Christmas Eve and then Christmas, and then we're gonna be going into the new year. And by the way, speaking of the new year, I am so upset. I am a huge fan of Stranger Things, okay? So when I heard they're gonna be showing the finale on New Year's Eve in theaters, I was so excited. I could not wait to get those tickets. Ty and I planned our entire New Year's Eve celebrations around the Stranger Things finale, and then when I went to go get tickets, they were all sold out. Literally all over Ontario, Canada. Every single theater is sold out. So now we're gonna have to watch it from home, which like is fine. Like at least we're gonna see it, but like I'm really sad that that happened and I couldn't get tickets. Anyways, guys, let me know if you got tickets because I'm very jealous. Okay, so because this is our last Vlogmas, that means this is the last day of free items, and I really feel like I saved the best for last. Okay, these are a little bit wacky, but I love them. So I found these MacBook makeup mirrors, and it's literally in the shape of a MacBook, and you open it up and inside it has the keyboard and the little mouse and the screen, and I just think it's like so cool. And I have 8 of them to give out for free to you guys. So if you want to head to our website and make one last purchase for Vlogmas, just make sure your cart is a minimum value of $10, and then you're able to apply the free MacBook mirror to your order. These are just so cool. I love tiny mini things that are supposed to be not tiny mini things, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I was just trying to like display all of these mirrors for B-roll, and then I saw that they come with the MacBook sticker to put on the back to make it look more like a MacBook. Are you kidding me? Okay, I gotta put this on, hold on. This is for sure my favorite thing now. Speechless. Anyways though guys, for this last Vlogmas, I really wanted to do something creative and fun, and so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go! Ty and I did something so embarrassing the other night. We had a bunch of friends over to like show them our new house. We were hosting them, and right before they arrived, we realized that we didn't have like an ice maker or an ice tray, and like typically people like want ice in their drinks or whatever, right? We couldn't go to the store on time, so we actually used one of our muffin tins, and honestly it did work. It made little, like, it almost looked like hockey puck ice cubes that we had to try and serve our guests, and honestly I don't think anyone took any because they look so weird. I did, and they actually were kind of cool, and like it took longer to melt in my opinion, but it was very embarrassing, so we definitely need to get a nice tray. Okay, so this is once again gonna make me sound chronically online, which I kind of am, because I have been inspired once again by a TikTok trend. I know, that's all I do, and I'm really embarrassed. It's shameful, but I've been seeing so many people have paint nights, okay, with their significant other. And what are they painting? Nutcrackers. Where are they getting them from? The dollar store or Michael's. And it's so cute, and I just see all these videos, and I think that our house could use some nutcrackers, especially painted by ourselves. So I thought that Ty and I could have a husband and wife paint off. We would go and get these nutcrackers and paint them to the best of our abilities and see whose is better, which is probably gonna be mine, let's be real. So we're gonna go to Michael's. He's looking at me like, that's untrue. That's very untrue. Yours might be more abstract, maybe wobbly. Anyways, we're gonna go to the stores and find these because we need them immediately. We just got back from a wild goose chase. We were out for 3 hours and we got Tumnus a new toy, which is what he's chewing on right now. But you would figure it's Christmas, right? Everywhere would have nutcrackers. No, we went to Michael's. And by the way, on the way into Michael's, these people were arguing. I guess they got into like a car crash or something, but they were screaming at each other right outside of Michael's. So we had to walk by them. And then we walked all through Michael's, and all the staff were angry and very grumpy when I was asking them about nutcrackers. And then we went to the dollar store, and then we went to a second dollar store, and then we went to Canadian Tire, and then we finally found these decorative nutcrackers that you're technically not supposed to paint. Like, they're not a craft item. So So Ty's gonna have to go and like sand them down because they have been primed and finished, and then hopefully we can paint over them. It has been an interesting day, but we finally have beautiful nutcrackers. Let's start this paint night. A bit of a pizza night as well, pizza and painting, the two P's. But we're trying to decide what movie is like the perfect movie to put on while we paint. We're gonna be at the kitchen counter, but we have the perfect view of the TV. Here are the two options. Krampus, to keep with the festivities, you know what I mean? And the spookiness, obviously. Or the second Harry Potter movie, because we started the first one like 5 days ago, and we wanted to kind of watch them all through Christmas. And that's more of like a nostalgia, like fun. There are some Christmas, you know, scenes in Harry Potter, but like, it's not a Christmas movie. So we're trying to decide Krampus or Harry Potter. Two very different things. So somehow 2 days have gone by where we have not filmed. Now here was my plan. I thought that throughout the paint night, we would do these little progress updates like professional vloggers would do. But once we sat down and started painting, the creativity just flowed and we just could not stop to pick up the camera. Like we painted for like 5 hours straight. Sorry about that. And it was funny because when we first started, it seemed like Ty was gonna be ahead of me because he was painting so fast. But then somehow I got ahead and then did all of my details and stuff, and mine is literally done now. His is kind of like modeled after Buddy the Elf. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it kind of looks like Buddy the Elf. And he just did not have time to add details. So all we have left to do today, at least, is the faces of the nutcrackers. So I'll bring you along for that part, but it was funny because yesterday I saw my sister because she dyed my hair. That's why it's looking fresh and nice and black and juicy, and juicy is a really weird word to use. I meant to say shiny. But I was showing her the photos of our nutcrackers so far, and she was like, please don't paint faces on them. If you paint faces on them, they'll look creepy, spooky, strange, weird on your shelves. And I was like, yeah, but they need personality. Like if we just leave them as these blank, emotionless, expressionless beings, I feel like that's creepier and that's weirder. Like nutcrackers need faces. So we're gonna go and do that right now because I think it's essential. Let's give them faces. So before we close the vlog, I just want to say a little goodbye to you guys. We are going to be taking a couple weeks off just to relax and rest and just enjoy time with family and, you know, have our little Christmas. It's crazy because I've been doing YouTube for just over 11 years, which is really crazy to say. And in all of those 11 years, I have never taken a Christmas break or really a holiday at all. If you look through my catalog of videos, every single December I'm posting all through the month. Like I never stopped. I was always posting. Even last year I was posting like compilation videos and stuff all through December. So this is like the first year where I looked at Ty and I was like, you know what? Let's just take a couple weeks. You know, there's no crime in that. There's no harm in that. So it's just a goodbye for now. And I don't mean to be like dramatic about it. I just feel like I need to let you guys know that just because I feel like if we disappear for 2 to 3 weeks, you might be concerned or like wonder what's going on. So everything's okay. I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas and your holiday and have a lot of fun. And we, you know, like I said, we'll obviously be back for January. And I also just want to say thank you so much to all of you who supported me through 2025. 2025 was a huge, you know, change for my channel. I had gone from making documentary style videos and spooky videos and creepypastas and nostalgic content to literally just making vlogs. And that was, you know, I lost like 80% of the subscribers who used to watch me. So now we have a very small community on here, and I'm grateful for that. I actually don't feel sad about it at all. I feel like the people who have stayed behind to, you know, stick around for the journey, they have been the most supportive people ever. You guys have been so loving and kind and great, and I love looking through your comments every single time that we post a video. So while we are much smaller than we used to be, I could not be happier that we have this community. I'm excited for 2026. There are a few new things that I want to try out, and obviously I have a book that I want to put out there eventually. I'm still unsure if I'm self-publishing or if I'm going through a traditional publisher, but I really hope to get that out in 2026. We'll see, but I'm excited. So goodbye for now. I'll see you next year, which is crazy to say. See you next year, but that's only a couple weeks away. Have an amazing Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.